Hi guys, Rosie with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be a client's mini reading. Doing it a little bit different. This is going to be just set up just a little bit different because of the fact that I have a new space to read from. So I wanted to light some Palo Santo to get the cleanse going for the table. I'm gonna have the camera facing so that you can kind of see me a little bit. I want to give you like the feel like you're right in front of me. I'm hoping that, because I thought, oh, if I do this, but then you'll see mostly me, so I'm gonna do it from like this angle. So you'll see like part of me and then you'll see the table. So for the mini readings are about a 10-minute reading minus, the amount of time for the intro. But you're able to ask one question. So my client asked a question about love. They are feeling unresolved issues with an ex, and they kind of want to know if they were in the wrong for not trying to work things out with this individual. So the deck I'm going to be working with for you is the Art of Love Tarot. And then I'm also going to be pulling from my Psychic Tarot for the Heart. This is favorite decks for my favorite decks for love readings. So we'll be pulling from that as well. All right, get some crystals out here on the table. Okay, and we'll get started. So, while I was, connecting with you, I always read the emails and stuff prior to the reading, and I was connecting with you, and I'm really feeling like the unresolved emotions that you're feeling are due to lack of getting out words. So I was really getting like the impression that somebody wasn't able to express themselves the way that they wanted to. I almost got the feeling of like to be continued, like that phrase kept coming up for me. So that to me makes me feel like somebody wasn't able to express themselves 100%. And that's kind of leaves the impression of unresolved issues because someone still has to say stuff. Okay, so the cards that fell out right now are the beginning and the path. Okay, the beginning and the path. Path is exploration. That's the key word here. Beginning is initiation. So to me, this is telling me that with the energies with this X, is that there is going to be an opportunity for initiation to happen. There's going to be an opportunity where you may have to make a decision. This path is only one road right now, but I'm getting the feeling like it's eventually going to be turning into a two-part way, okay? I feel like you're going to be hitting your crossroads. I keep hearing March, so I'm thinking by March, you're going to see some sort of an opportunity to make a decision. This is going to be the make it or break it process, okay? The beginning is also telling me, this is like making me feel like the new year as we're entering a brand new year. And I feel like it's you're wanting to release a lot of things that you were holding on to in 2018. I think it's important that you do release a lot of the things that, like that you've been holding on to, but I also feel like in order for you to release it, you need to get it out. So I'm getting the sense that the verbal, the lack of speaking is from you. I'm getting the feeling that maybe when the two of you broke up, you weren't able to, or you kept from saying certain things because you didn't know how this person was going to react. you didn't feel like it would change or do anything different. Maybe even after the fact, like I'm getting the feeling like after you guys broke up, I'm getting the feeling like you guys, you actually had an aha moment, you know, like an epiphany where you were like, you know what, I should have said it differently. I should have acted different. So we have believe and succeed, darkest fear is in reverse, and we have master. So I'm feeling like believing succeed is just kind of saying if you truly put the intention out there that you want to come back to this person, speak, you know, talk to the ex and really express yourself in that way, it's actually going to be beneficial for you. The darkest fear is in reverse, which is telling me you're coming out of your fears of expressing yourself, your fears of speaking your truth. You know, maybe this is a confession that you have to make with this person, or maybe this is an apology, or this is, you know, clearing up some of the misunderstandings that happened between you guys. I also feel like this darkest fear, this intuitively, I'm sensing like a fear of like, you may have thought maybe that this was actually the one. And the fact that you keep coming back to this individual, it's like a fear, like if you let this, like you pass this up, maybe you're passing up your soulmate, you know, that kind of feeling. Like, so intuitively, like that's what's coming to me. The Master card, I really like that he has his heart in a cage. I feel like for you, almost you've moved on, okay? So you're in a relationship right now, but I feel like because you've moved on, it was almost a way for you to tell yourself that you were over the previous relationship, when in reality, you've actually been holding on to things in your heart. You're not allowing yourself to love 100%. And I want to say that the person that you were with right now, that might be an actual issue between you two that you guys will fight about, because I feel like your current relationship, they actually feel it. They notice that you're not giving them 100% of your heart and your love. So they're noticing it, okay? And that might be another reason why darkest fear is coming up too. It's almost like you're gonna have to face these fears to move on. But I feel like that's going to happen when you actually allow yourself to reconnect. Now, normally I'm not usually for, you know, going back to exes, because to me, in my opinion, like when one relationship is over with, then it's done. But I feel like in this case with my intuition, I feel like it needs to be like you guys need to have another talk, okay? The Three of Hearts came up with the Joy card. So as I was saying that, that's what I pulled. So that pretty much solidifies the feeling that I have, is that there is something else there. Now, this can be something that can grow, okay? So the Three of Hearts can be a celebration. It could be just saying, you know, by you going to this person and talking things and confessing things and speaking your truth, you know, the outcome will be positive. But this can also reveal the relationship could take a turn to actually improve. So this might be you guys can, you know, base a friendship again, or maybe even rekindle the flame. You know what I mean? So you really need to, while you're on this path, you really need to start thinking about how important is your present relationship to you. And is it something that you are willing to walk away from if things were to work out with the previous relationship? Because I'm feeling like you want it to, but you're afraid to let go of what you've already have, like right now in the present. But I feel like it's you're not being completely honest with yourself. I feel like you're saving your heart for a possibility of the past coming back. So that's just kind of like the vibration of what of what I'm sensing for you, my love. I feel like it's like you almost want things to work out with the ex, but you're also afraid to tread that path because you don't know if it's going to be successful. And you know, and that goes for anything that we do in life. If we could always know the outcome of things, then what would be the point of you know, of trying things out or whatever. So let me pull a couple more cards just to see what else comes through. So we have love in reversed, we have dedicated effort, and we have move in reversed. So I do feel like love in reversed and move in reversed is kind of saying you're not able to fully 100% commit yourself to another person, to being in love all over again. You may be in a relationship, but your heart isn't there completely. At least that's the sense that I'm getting and what the cards are showing. And I feel like in order for you to be 100% either with this current boyfriend, or if you were to go back with the ex, a lot of confession, a lot of self-expression, a lot of stuff needs to come out verbally from you. Dedicated effort is just kind of saying no matter what, when you are in a relationship though, you do a lot of the effort to make things better. And I feel like maybe that's why you're feeling like it's not fair for the current boyfriend, because you somewhat feel pulled still towards the ex, and you're not able to give them dedicated effort to the relationship because you still feel like there's unresolved issues with the ex. So, you know, that makes sense. And last but not least, let's pull one more card. Well, we didn't even have to pull it. It flew out. So, 2 cards. We have 6 of Hearts, the past, and the King of Stars, which is the Alchemist. So this could actually represent from the past your ex-lover, okay? The King of Stars, which is the King of Swords. So it's interesting that the King of Swords came up because I was telling you that what I feel is needed is confession and communication. Well, that's what the sword suit is about, is communication. And then with the 6 of Hearts or the past popping up, it's obviously showing you that this is what's taking place. This is the energy that we're talking about here. So you're definitely spot on with yourself when you talk about, you know, how you feel connected. There is a pull. There is like this connection with this lover. I do feel like you need to dabble with that a bit. But before you start dabbling with the ex, make sure you're 100% ready to end things with your current relationship if things evolve with the other person. You always want to be fair with your lovers. You always want to be on the same page. Don't, you know, mess around behind each other's backs. Like, make sure you do it the right way. But I definitely feel there's a lot of things happening in the past that's going to be coming up. And I do feel March is going to be a very specific time of the year for you with this. Okay. So my love, this concludes your mini reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you. Thank you so much for waiting and being patient as I get these orders out. And I thank you for allowing me to read your cards. And anyone who's watching, if you are interested in having your cards read, please click the link below, check out my website, see what's going on. And if you have any questions, leave a comment or you can send me an email. I would love to hear from you and I will talk to you soon. Bye, my loves.